Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Colin Fillmore, and I am the director of historic technology, historic film in Oakdale, Wisconsin. Now, I do lectures every once in a while, and it's the 4th of July coming up. Actually, it has passed. I was supposed to get this video out much early, but cleaning the film took much longer than I expected. So, I found this at my local, one of my neighbors, Mr. Farthing, John Farthing, an old friend of mine, was cleaning out his garage and he found this film canister. He didn't know what it was until he called his grandma, his great-grandma. His great-grandma told him, "This is a World War II propaganda film." Look at that. It's an official logo by Liberty Bell Productions. Never heard of it? There's a good reason for that. Liberty Bell Productions, Cartoon Productions, was one of those cartoons that production studios that was just popped up during the war. Animators out of work just threw it together. They were a small studio, only released propaganda films and silly symphony cartoons. Unlicensed, of course. And, well, 1943 was a hard year for them. The Federal American strike, musician strike, hit them harder than most. Disney and Warner Brothers did manage to make it out due to the loopholes, but small studios like Liberty Bell were crushed. I'll explain it like this. Musicians weren't allowed to record music for any big studios without being paid without pay until the strike was over. Until they got what they wanted, they couldn't hire them without paying them directly. And, well, studio execs, as greedy as they were back then, they were now. So, they have a cartoon reel with no soundtrack. What's worse is the raid. In the summer of 1943, the US government descended on Liberty Bell Cartoon Productions like a hawk, sinking into all their technology and scrapped for, you guessed it, the war effort. Their big cameras melted down for scrap. And if I believe my friend John, and my friend John hasn't been wrong since the 70s, well, we all make mistakes. And I'm not here to talk about that, mate. Sorry, I'm from Liverpool originally. I moved to the US a long time ago in the 60s. So, everyone told me I've had a boyish face. Just got a good regiment. And long story short, the low-level Czech desk clerk managed to get this reel under his coat and run it out of the studio before the feds locked the door. August 17th of 1943, Liberty Bell Cartoon Productions closed forever. And no one has seen Captain Revolution, Pop Goes the Baron until now. If you notice some, jarring film mistakes, audio cutting in and out, the different changing in the tracking sound effects, well, that's because they were using the equipment they still had before they went under. Well, so let's watch.
A Liberty Bell cartoon production presented by the U.S. Department of Treasury. Remember, back the attack! Liberty Bell Cartoon Productions presents Captain Revolution in Pop Goes the Baron. Remember, folks, buy defense bonds. Back the attack and defend our country. And now for your feature presentation. Now we go to Europe. Give it up, Baron.
Doomkoth, your bonds are ash, and you cannot stop me. Ha ha.
You haven't heard the last of Captain Revolution. Ooh, Howie Mama. Why did I not tie my boots? Oh!
Now, Cap, tie him tight or you're out of the fight.
I love you, clumsy.
The legendary Captain Revolution. I'm truly shaking in my boots. At least mine are tied. Elvita Zane, Captain. I leave you a parting gift. I know how you Americans like when things go boom. Artificial. Oh, poop.
Red, white, and blue won again.
We sure did, Cap.
Thanks to the voices of Babs, Buster, and Hank. And artists by Chuck Doodles for this great cartoon. Good night, everybody.
So, how did you like it? Very different from cartoons today. Now, to clarify, I made a few mistakes in my beginning. It was a strike for musicians across America in 1943. And I flodged the dates a bit. Sorry, I got this out in such a rush. It was close to the end of August of 1943. It was July 28, 43. You know, when you're a professor, you should catch this sort of thing, but you sometimes make mistakes. The dates were not important. Yes, of course they are important. I am a professor, but that is my story on Liberty Bell Cartoon Productions. Pop Goes the Barrett. Now, I may come back again. Who knows if this whole internet video lecture thing will catch on. So, hope everyone a good time, and remember your history. Because if you forget your history, you forget your past. And if you forget the past, you forget your path forward. Have a good night, ladies and gents.